I will explain the use of the. In this case, you have a lot of things that you can use the word the, but for example, in the case of proper nouns, you have restrictions of the use of this word. But first, you have two different ways that you can pronounce it. The first is the, as I said to you, and this you have to use it when you talk about in a formal way. And exists another that some persons use about this word like the, and this is more informal, and this is so common that you can find it in case of songs. For that reason, if you listen a song of 50 Cent or something like that, you can listen the instead of the. And it's for the reason it's informal and it's okay if you want to use it. Now, in the case of the, you have different restrictions when you talk about proper nouns. In the rest of the world, it's more common that you can find it. But for example, the first, you can use it for proper nouns or when you talk about places, but just if the place has the word of. Or for example, when I start with the words republic, empire, or kingdom. What are the examples? Okay. You can use it as I said to you. You can use it when you use the word with. For example, you can say the Republic of Korea. Okay, you can say, for example, the United Kingdom. Because you have kingdom and you have republic, you can use it in this case with the. Another, without. You can use it when you don't have these words. It's incorrect if you use, for example, the Korea. The Korea is so incorrect. In this case, you just have to write Korea. Okay, another case, for example, you can say the Mexico City. No, you have to use always Mexico City, just like that. No the, never the. Another, number 2. This you have to use it when the proper noun is plural. For example, the United States. Because you have states in plural, you can use it. For example, another, you can say the Philippines. Because Philippines is plural, you can use it. Another, number 3. You can use it when the word or the noun include geographical features. Okay. For example, you can use it with ocean, with lake, with desert, with river, and those kind of things. For example, you can say the Atlantic Ocean. And it's correct the way that you have to say it. But for example, you have exceptions. You can say it with the words lake, bay, mountain, island, or park. Like for example, you can say the yellow mountain. If you write it like this, it's incorrect because you have the word mountain here and you don't have the others. Those are ocean, desert, or river. For that reason, in this case, you have to erase the word the. Okay? And you just have to write it like that. Another, number 4. You can use it with words like east, south, west, and etc. When you give a specific location of the place, but you can use it with that when it's part of the name. Okay. For example, you can say the west of Mexico is beautiful, for example. Okay, in this case, you give this kind of things of part of Mexico, of part of the name. For that reason, you can use them. In this case, take a place of belong, as we said it in other videos. Now, in what sentences you can use it? You can use it, for example, when you use these kind of words, but as an adjective. For example, instead of say the west of Mexico, you write this. Western Mexico. You change west as belong of Mexico to an adjective of what part of Mexico you talk about. In this case, is western. For that reason, you don't have to use the. In that case, you have to use just Western Mexico is beautiful. You don't have to write the word the. Another. You can use the when you write names of organizations. Okay, in what situations? So easy. You can use it, for example, like this. You can use it in whatever organization. For example, you can say the International Bank. But you can use it when you have universities or college. For example, you can say the Columbia University. Because you have university, you don't have to write there. You just have to write Columbia University. If you write there, it's incorrect. And the last, the word the is never used with acronyms. For example, is correct if you say this. ONU says this, and this. Or the OMS, whatever you want to talk. But for example, it's incorrect if you say this. The ONU says. In this case, it's incorrect because you have an acronym. In the case, if you want to express, you have to use this, ONU says, no, the ONU says. If you say it in this way, the word is incorrect. You don't have to use the for acronyms.